Hello, and welcome to ASU Three Rivers Career Center. My name is John Bratton. I am the automotive instructor, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the automotive program. Our automotive program is a 2-year program where we teach all 8 areas of ASE. That's Automotive Service Excellence. There's 4 major areas that we focus on: steering and suspension, electrical, brakes, and engine performance. This year, our focus is steering and suspension and electrical. We will also touch on automatic transmissions, and we'll touch on HVAC, which is heat, vent, and air conditioning. The way the course is split up, we do the same thing both year or every other year. But if you're a senior and this is your first year and your only year you'll be in the program, we will round out a lot of other assignments, so you'll get a little taste of everything. Our industry partners have asked that technicians that come through our program are a well-rounded entry-level technician. So that's what we're shooting for, to prepare you when you get out of here, that you can go straight to work if that's what you desire, or you can go on to a technical school or something like that, get some further training. Whatever your goal is, we're going to try to improve you and get you ready for your life. One of the things I've always been able to do is I've always been able to fix cars. I come from a mechanical family. My dad was a mechanic. My grandfather worked on stuff. Uncles work on stuff. It's just something that seems to be in my blood. Over the years, I coached a lot of pee-wee sports when my kids were growing up. Did a lot of that and found out I'm pretty good at coaching. So if you combine the coaching with the cars, it works out pretty well that I can teach you what to do. Some of you may already be helping around the house. You may be helping your dad, your uncle, your mom, your sister, whoever work on the car. And for the most part, it's pretty simple when you're helping somebody. What is your job? What is your role? You're there to hold the light. I mean, you shine the light around and you look at what's going on, and maybe you learn something, maybe you don't. The way we operate here is we're going to teach you about the car, teach you about the system that we're supposed to be working on. We're going to go out in the shop. We're going to actually do the work. But when we do the work, my job is to hold the light. Your job is going to be to do the work. I'm not going to do the work for you. I'm going to let you get your hands dirty. I'm going to let you work on things. I'm going to shine that light. I'm going to shine that light around and show you what you should be working on. And hopefully some of it'll stick, and maybe someday you get out here, you can be the best technician ever in the whole wide world. That's kind of what we're shooting for. It's been crazy the last couple of years. We got shut down 2 years ago with COVID. This past year, we did a lot of blended and a lot of virtual learning, quarantines left and right. It was absolutely nuts for any of you returning students. You remember. Hopefully this year things will be lined out a little bit better. Our policies will follow the CDC guidelines. ASU system does set some policies that they ask us to follow as far as social distancing and keeping everything clean and all that. We will do everything that we're supposed to do to prevent mass transmission here on campus, but do your part too. Do what you can to keep yourself from being exposed. And if you are exposed or you think you might be exposed, stay away from people. Don't spread it any worse than you have to. As I said, we are an ASE accredited school. We do meet the standards required. We put out quality technicians. We're going to give you a well-rounded education that you can take with you. We have a lot of industry partners, major manufacturers, independent shops, some equipment places and stuff like that. So you got a lot of connections and a lot of ways to get you a job when you get out of here. Hopefully it'll be good for you. We're going to give you the opportunity to test for ASE entry-level certification. You have to have job experience to have full-blown ASE certifications, but with your schooling and training, we can use that to get you an entry-level certification that may help you get a job somewhere down the road. Our shop works much like a regular shop. We have a service desk. We use service riders. We'll use repair orders just like they do in the shop. You'll have a specific task you may have to do. A lot of our work is done on vehicles that we own or systems that we own or parts that we own that we will disassemble and put back together. But we also do a small amount of live work where you will fix actual cars, diagnose them and determine the necessary actions and fix them. So we are pretty successful with that when we do it. We don't do a lot of outside work. We try to limit it because we try to stay on track with what we're supposed to be learning. But there is some of that. Again, it does work like a real shop. It's a professional shop. Basically, I would be the service manager, but everybody else has a role. We have team leaders. We have people that really good at working on cars, and we use them to help the other students. We do a lot of pair learning and work in teams. It works out really well for us. We'll learn a lot about theory and operation. I know everybody comes in and they want to just be hands-on, 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 but want to show you why you're fixing things, why you're repairing things, why you're replacing the things you do. So we will learn the proper way to fix things and have an idea of why we're doing it, and that'll help you out when you get into the real world. We focus on safety. One of the biggest things we want to teach you is safety. Safety is very important in the automotive industry. There's a lot of pinch points, a lot of crush points. It's very easy to get cut. It's very easy to get crushed. So we're going to teach you, especially on some of the equipment we use. We have the same equipment they have in the state-of-the-art dealerships, and we use it, and we use it properly. But we're going to get you certified. If you were here last year, you already got your OSHA 10-hour card. We're going to get you OSHA and then National Industry Certification for OSHA safety. We do that through Career Tech, so all the new incoming students will be taking that at the first of the year. The returning students will be doing a refresher safety course. We've got a brand new electronic curriculum that I am really excited about. Last year, we went with a new provider, and we weren't really impressed with it when we had to go virtual. But we have partnered with Electude this year, and it's got some state-of-the-art simulators. There's some really cool stuff in it that I think y'all are going to like. We're going to do a lot of work through the computer. As far as our book work, almost all of it will be through the computer. The test will be on the computer. We'll use the college's learning management system, Blackboard. And by using Blackboard, you'll be signed in as a college student, and that will help you when we try to give you your concurrent credit, and you get college credit for taking this class. You can get up to 9 hours through the course of this school year as college credit, and that doesn't cost you anything. It's absolutely free. So I think it's something that a great benefit for you, and it will help you if you decide to go into college. It's some hours you already have. If you go to some of our partner schools like UTI or Lincoln Tech, the college concurrent credit that you earn here can let you test out of sections of their courses there. And what that does is save you a lot of money. That will save you time and money if you decide to go on to further your training. At the first year, you'll get a syllabus. In the syllabus, that's kind of a course guideline of everything that we're going to be doing. So it'll be in Blackboard. It'll be a paper copy available to you, but it'll give you a reference point if you have questions. We always have questions. There's a lot of things we have questions about. The syllabus won't tell you the answers to all of them, but it'll tell you where to look for the vast majority of it. We are very particular about attendance because school is one thing, but job's something else. You got to go to work. So we do expect you to come to school over here. We expect you to come whenever we have class. We expect you to be here. Unless there's a 12-foot snowstorm, then don't worry about coming. But anyway, we do have an employability grade where you're graded every day on your attendance, on how you work well with others, on how you take care of stuff in the shop. And we're going to stress that and push that. We also use a student organization called Skills USA. Skills USA is by the students, for the students, of the students. We'll do a little bit of fundraising, and the fundraising we do will all be funneled right back into our students. I think you'll enjoy it. Hopefully we'll get some of the restrictions released on COVID, and we can have a few more parties, cookouts, stuff like that. The big thing with Skills USA is the competition. Last year, we competed and won first place in automotive service technology. The automotive section of Skills, we won it all last year. We also won a gold medal. One of the automotive students won a gold medal in t-shirt design. So there's some different leadership contests that we can do. But anyway, we got something for everybody. So we'll look at the skills competitions and see if we can find a place for everybody to compete that wants to. That is pretty much all I've got. Again, I'm super excited about getting back to this year, hopefully being somewhat normal. I know the COVID is making a resurgence right now, and fingers crossed that it'll go away, and just let us go to school, let us teach, let us learn. I think we're going to have a really good time. I think if you signed up for this class, if you want to learn about cars, if you like cars, you want to learn about cars, You're going to love this class. I guarantee it. But anyway, y'all be safe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you this fall at ASU Three Rivers Career Center.